What's going on, guys? Kyle here, and today I got some more Modern Warfare 2. This is the MP5k gameplay that I promised you guys on my last video. I said I had a 15-1 gameplay running the silenced MP5 with the silenced PP2000, which I only like to pull out when the enemies are really far away. I don't know why. I can't really handle the recoil that well on the MP5, so I like to switch to that weapon. It's kind of weird considering it's a pistol and all, but yeah. And a lot of you guys have been seeming to enjoy knowing a little bit about me, knowing a little bit about what I do and that sort of stuff. So today I want to talk about my job, and that's right, my job. I don't have nothing special. I don't have a full-time job or anything like that. I'm still in high school, like I said in my last video. But I'm gonna guarantee everybody here does not know my job because I haven't really told anybody. Of course, if any of my friends in real life, they watch this video, they're gonna know that, yeah, that's what he does. He does that every week. I have a weekly job. What I do is I deliver papers, as gay as that may sound. I don't really care because I work for like 2.5 hours and I make like 60 to 70 bucks, or maybe like upwards of 80 bucks for 2 to 2.5 hours of work, which is pretty much nothing for just walking around. So yeah. What I am is I'm actually a paper boy. I'm not really sure how it works where you guys are located. I know in some places it goes by, you get like a base fee for just dropping off so many papers on like people's doorsteps and that sort of deal. But with me, I have to go and I have to knock on the doors individually, go door by door, and collect the money, and then just give them the paper. And there's a little bit of the social aspect with it where I have to talk to some people, because I know when you do this with old people, they just really want to talk. They just want to keep you there as much as possible, and I kind of don't like it because my area is just like 80% old people. So every time I knock on the door and I deliver the paper, they're just like, why don't you come inside and sit down and watch some TV? Or then they're just asking you about your life and like who's your parents and all that sort of stuff. I'm not really sure if you guys are still with me, but yeah. I live in a small town, so everybody knows everybody. So like, if you meet like an old person, then chances are they know your parents, or they know of you, or they know of someone in your family, and something like that. But I had a story for you guys. I wanted to tell this story for a while, and I didn't really think it was appropriate. Basically because I didn't do a lot of story commentaries, and I don't know why a lot of you guys seem to like when I talked a little bit about myself in the last video. So I said I would tell this story. There's a very few amount of people I've actually told this story to in real life, and I think you guys are gonna get a big kick out of it because it's probably one of the most funniest and disgusting things at the same time I've ever experienced while working, if you can even consider that work. But yeah, so I was out doing my weekly rounds, like I do this every Monday. So I had my bag of papers, and I was walking up over this door, walking up over these steps. So these steps are really steep, and I'm just walking up, and at the top they have like this little landing, and then you walk towards, and then there's just like a window on my left, like a small rectangular window, and then there's the door. So yeah, if anybody has ever went door to door asking for like donations for like school or for some sort of charity event, then chances are, like, when you knock on the door, you're gonna look in around the windows to see if anybody's home or anything like that. Well, here's what happened when I got on top of the steps, and like I was midway through knocking on the door, and I just turned my head to the left. I looked in the window, and what did I see but two people doing it? I was so boggled at why would this be going on at like 5 o'clock in the day. And this wasn't like I looked in the window, the door was open, and they were just in there on the bed. Like, this was me looking in the window 2 feet from my face on the kitchen table, were just two people going at it. And that's not even the funniest part of this story. It actually, like, when I tell this back, and when I told a few people about what I did after I seen this, they laughed even harder than what they I'm getting a little tongue-tied, but they even laughed a lot harder when they found out what I did after I saw this. So before I tell you guys what I did, I want you guys to tell me what you guys would do if you were in that situation. Like, would you just awkwardly leave, or would you like I don't know, like knock on the door and see if they'll come answer? So me, as the person that I am, I wanted to make some money. So like, if the person doesn't buy the paper, I don't get no money, and that's how that works. So I'm like, screw it, I want some money here. So I ended up like, I was midway through knocking, so I like, this was all going through my mind in a split second. So, you know what I did? I ended up, like, pounding on the door as hard as I can, and all I hear is, like, tum, 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 tum. And then right behind it is this big slam of, like, the door closing, and I'm just there, just stood out on the doorstep, waiting for someone to come answer the door while I'd just seen them doing it on the fucking kitchen table. And I waited there for like 2 minutes and I didn't see nothing happening, so I didn't hear any like sudden movements after that. Everything was like extremely quiet, so I assumed that I made them feel as awkward as I possibly could. So I was like, what the hell, I'm gonna have to leave before they come out and they just flip out at me. But yeah, that's what I did, because I wanted to get some money out of it, but I didn't end up getting any money because they didn't answer the door. But after that, I was continuing my rounds, and I did see them like speeding in a car like on the road. It was so funny. But anyway, guys, if you guys enjoyed this little story, I don't know, hit me up in the comment section, because I don't know, I haven't really told many people this, but I hope you guys will enjoy it, because this channel is where I can express my thoughts and my opinions and share some stuff with you guys. But anyway, guys, I'm out, and that's a 15-1 gameplay, and that's an awkward commentary. I'm out. Peace.